afternoon. Welcome back to Midday Live. Your time to bring you the latest sports update with me, Nana Kwadwo Asamoah. Let's get into the details now, and with reports suggesting that the Ghana Football Association has trimmed down a long list of applicants for the Black Stars head coach job to 3. A list that includes one local coach. We sample the views of some journalists who tell us why they believe it should be a black coach or a white coach.
Ghana are currently without a manager following Avram Grant's resignation after his AFCON 2017 exit at the hands of Cameroon in the semi-final. The Ghana Football Association has gone all out for a new head coach and received applications from several top coaches around the world. The list, however, has been pruned down to just 3 within the 3-week period where the GFA actively searched for a new gaffer. Kwadwo Asamoah, Hugo Bruce and Willie Sanyo, all in the thick of things at the Ghana Football Governing Body Secretariat, according to reports. But who are the experts tipping to lead the line? For Gary L. Smith, they believe the role of the head coach of the senior national team deserves to be handed to a local coach. Thus, Kwadwo Asamoah.
I think Kwadwo Asamoah is also good for the job because, look, at the end of the day, you need to empower your local coaches. I think Kwadwo Asamoah has everything and more. In fact, he has the benefit of experience dealing with the same kind of football association, dealing with fans, and dealing with the same players, really. The Black Stars players haven't changed much. And let's not forget that the players that he left for Avram Grant are players that he brought up mostly in terms of the young players. Working with Kwadwo Asamoah, the man who brought them into the fore and into the fray, can only be a win-win situation. And
others do not have the same conviction. An experienced expatriate should be high on the pecking order at the GFA.
That if we are going down the road of getting somebody who will pay less and will strike a good chord with people and fans, of course, Kwadwo Asamoah is a good choice. But the question is this, that what is his track record? Yes, he's won best coach in Sudan, whatever. But you know, this team, I feel this team needs somebody who can get them to play and act and behave in a certain way. Hugo Bruce got his Cameroonian teams, the team that won, to buy into his plan, his vision. They were solid, they were united, they were psychologically ready for that war. They didn't even plan on winning an AFCON, and yet they did. So I feel that the man has a formula we can tap into.
Meanwhile, to our next story, the Ghana football has suffered another big blow following the suspension of the General Secretary of the GFA, Isaac Addo, and a member of the Emergency Committee of the GFA, Nana Aisen, for sexual harassment. The 2 officials of the Ghana Football Association were charged with attempting to harass a lady assigned to them during the balloting of the 2016 FIFA Under-20 Women World Cup in Papua New Guinea. FIFA has now copied the Ghana Football Association, confirming a 9- and 6-month ban on Nana Aisen, the Management Committee Chairman of the Black Princesses, and Isaac Addo, the Acting General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, respectively. This week has been a difficult one for Ghana football with regards to issues with World Football Governing Body FIFA. J.O. Lamte, a Ghanaian referee, was banned by FIFA for life on Monday for manipulating the outcome of the FIFA World Cup qualifying game between South Africa and Senegal in November 2016. Let's go on to our next story, which has to do with Ghana international Kwadwo Asamoah and Juventus have started talks with Ghana ace Kwadwo Asamoah over a possible contract extension. Asamoah's current deal runs out next June, and the Bianconeri want to extend his stay at the club. The Ghana international has battled injuries in the last 2 seasons, but has done enough this term to convince his side that he is getting back to his former best. His performance over the weekend earned him a place in the Serie A Team of the Week as compiled by WhoScored.com. Asamoah moved to Juventus in 2014 from Udinese. The old lady has begun contract talks with the midfielder to ward off interest from French sides Lyon and Marseille. Another player on the move is Ghana goalkeeper Richard Ofori, who will leave for South Africa later today to sign a permanent deal with giant Mamelodi Sundowns if nothing stalls the deal. The Ghana Premier League winner with WA All-Stars will sign a 3-year deal with the Brazilians. The highly rated Glovesman has agreed a deal with the African champions and will put pen to paper on a long-term deal The 22-year-old impressed during a trial session at the club after the end of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations. Sundowns coach Pitso Mutimani is convinced about the qualities of the Ghanaian international and feel he will give better competition to Ugandan Dennis Onyango. Now let's take you to South American qualifiers for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. And here are the results. Colombia were at home and beat Bolivia by 1-0. Paraguay also beat Ecuador by 2-1. Uruguay were at home and Brazil beat them by 4-1, meaning that Brazil are going straight into the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Argentina up against Chile. Venezuela will take Venezuela also drawing 2-2 with Peru in the Argentina, courtesy a goal from the penalty spot by Lionel Messi.